Thanks for checking out my channel. Today we're going to expand a little bit with Tuesday's tidbits. Last week we talked about the difference in a per stirpe and a per capita beneficiary. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about, still on the beneficiary conversation, but there's a lot of confusion out there as I'm meeting with individuals in how assets pass from one generation to the next. And assets can pass by contract or they can go through the probate process. And often people think, well, if I've got a will and my will says everything goes to this individual, then everything I own goes to that individual. And that's not true. So there are assets that pass by contract. For example, a life insurance policy. If a life insurance policy has a named beneficiary, it does not matter what your will says. Your will can say everything goes to my kids, but if the beneficiary on your life insurance policy is your ex-wife or ex-husband, guess who's going to get that money? Your ex-wife or your ex-husband. Same thing applies for qualified plans, 401ks and IRAs. They pass by contract. Your will has nothing to do with those unless you've named the estate as the beneficiary. If you have a named individual on that contract, life insurance, bank accounts, retirement accounts, those assets are going to pass by contract based on what that contract says. So that's one of the reasons you want to make sure you stay up to date on that information, because this has been challenged in court a number of times. And basically the court's position is, look, if the person wanted to change it, they obviously would have changed it. So just doing a will doesn't mean all of your assets are going to go there. All the assets that pass by contract need to be up to date. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to give us a holler. We'd be glad to have that conversation with you, because I've seen some terrible situations come about because that stuff was not kept up to date. And again, appreciate you checking us out on our channel here. This is something that we do each Tuesday. And if you think this information is valuable, please don't hesitate to share this video as well as like and subscribe, and then that way you'll get a notification each week when we pop up with our next one. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week.